to my weekly messages. I'm Jalila Starr. Today the topic is an update on Nibiru Planet X. The reason I decided to do this update is because all of a sudden I'm starting to get emails again about Nibiru, and there are people, and I guess there are experts on Planet X who are on radio shows, and then they're stirring up a lot of concern for people because they're still saying that the Nibiru is a threat and it's going to cause massive destruction. You better have an underground bunker, and you better prepare with food and water and all this good stuff, you know? Well, okay. Let me just say that what I'm getting, not the case. As I've been stating for a while now, since last fall, when Elenin came through and it was not a major issue, that I was told back then that if Elenin comes through and it's not a major issue, then Nibiru will also be almost a non-event. In fact, what I was given the other day when I tuned in and asked about it was that this passing of Nibiru, or Planet X, I'm just going to say Nibiru, is going to be the easiest of any passing in many, many circuits in this sector of the galaxy. So what they're telling us is that we have got a almost non-event with Nibiru this time, so there's no need to have an underground bunker, and there's no need to have stores of water and food and all that stuff. We passed that timeline, you know, and the researchers, the experts are saying, well, you know, Nostradamus and Edgar Casey and all these people prophesied and predicted that this is going to be a cataclysmic event. Well, two things. Number one, many times it was. Nibiru's passing was cataclysmic because it came too close. We were able to see Nibiru, and the thing is that you want the sun. Like, here's Earth, and here's Nibiru, and here's the sun, and you want the sun between you and Nibiru to where you never see Nibiru. You know, you're just going around your circuit, and it's going around its circuit, and it's going in the opposite direction. So, you know, some points you may meet. Well, you want it to come around at a time when we're not going to see much of anything but possibly the tail. And, I mean, we're going to see a little bit at some point no matter what, but we don't want to see all of Nibiru, because if we see all of Nibiru, then we're going to experience a cataclysmic situation. And what I'm telling you is that they're telling us that is not going to be the case this time. We have, in a way, earned a right to an easy passage. And that's because we've done our emotional clearing, we've done our awakening, we're doing our work to avoid that kind of experience. And we have been successful. And what they were telling us, going back to Elenin, is that we will know whether we've been successful by how Elenin transits. If it transits with virtually no issues, then that's our sign we're going to be okay with Nibiru. So what these experts are getting is the old timelines, and they're getting what some of the ETs who have only seen the old experiences of Nibiru's passing are saying. And it's not the case. You can believe what you want to believe, and you're going to do it anyway. But I'm telling you, I'm totally confident it's going to be a very minor event. Our biggest challenge, though, is going to be the solar flare activity, because as Nibiru gets closer to the sun, it causes the pressure it puts on the sun causes the sun to kind of like burp and do solar flares. It heats it up and causes it to shoot out solar flares to release some of that pressure. So our biggest challenge is going to be the solar flares, and it is going to be the polar caps melting and causing a rise in in the water tables. So we're going to see some of our coastlines disappearing. But what I'm hearing is that it's going to be very minor. You know, maybe 400 or 500 feet at the most in certain areas. So those of you who are concerned about leaving California, unless you're living right on the beach, I wouldn't say you're going to have a big issue. you can stay where you are. I am hearing that it's going to be more of an issue on the East Coast than the West Coast now. So that would be the only thing. And then, of course, there's going to be earthquakes. But there's going to be volcanoes erupting, because as it comes around, even if we don't see it, it's still going to put pressure on our planet, and it's going to put pressure on the sun. So we're going to have we're going to have to release some of that pressure, and that's usually through earthquakes and volcanoes. But it's not going to be cataclysmic, and it's not going to be like it has been in the past. It's going to be minor compared to that. So all of you who are getting all freaked out over what is being said, and you're experiencing a lot of fear, I'm saying you don't have to. Not the issue. We're not on that timeline anymore. So, oh, that's one of the dogs. Sorry about that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, that you can rest easy. It's going to be an easy passage, and plan for a better future. It's going to be a good ride. Okay, that's it for today. Take care. Bye.